a nerd. He's a little bit sporty. I'm a little bit nerdy. Together we make Married to a Nerdy.
She's a little singy.
Anywho, if you like collectibles, Funko Pops, action figures, Pokemon cards, well, collectibles in general, this is the channel for you. So let's dig in. We're gonna have some fun. But before we begin, this is a spoiler, I repeat, spoiler video for Black Widow. If you have not seen it, please stop. We would like for you to come back and watch it later. So we're going to talk about the movie. We're going to talk about
opportunities to see it in theater or Disney Plus.
Yep.
I think you still have to spend $30 Disney Plus.
Yep. But yes, again, this is a spoiler. Please don't watch going further because this is about Black Widow, the movie. So first off, the original date for the Black Widow movie was supposed to be last year. I think it was November.
Mm-hmm. I think so. And then it was moved again to July at some point.
They just kept pushing and pushing.
It was November 2019 originally, wasn't it? Even before that? I think it was supposed to be way earlier. And then July 2020 and then...
Yeah, it just kept kind of pushing back. But it finally was released and man, was it amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
We will kind of talk about certain things as the videos continue. But we first got like some of the Funko Pops for Black Widow when they first came out.
We got them right initially they came out. We're like, oh, another Marvel movie. That's going to be hot.
Yeah, so we were like, yeah, we're going to get them all. We actually only have 4 as of now. We actually kind of sold a few.
We had stacks before.
Yep. So we're going to kind of just dig in with the Funko Pops and then kind of talk about the movie. So the first one is Taskmaster.
Yep, the Walmart exclusive.
So his character was pretty cool in the movie. Or I should say she.
I know, a little departure from the comics.
But
not unexpected the way the movie went though.
When we first see Taskmaster, they have her watching Hawkeye doing moves and stuff like that. And then they end up putting like a chip. At first I thought it was a robot, I'm not gonna lie.
It looked like one.
But Taskmaster was the bad guy's daughter that we find out later that Black Widow
had actually thought they'd killed in her original escape with Hawkeye.
Yep. So it was kind of interesting to see that dynamic, especially in different areas, like near the end where she was kind of like, you know, I'm going to let you out of this. I know that you're still in there. That's what I loved about...
She freed her.
Yeah, that's what I love about Black Widow's character. She actually really cared. I mean, if you've seen the rest of the stuff, you see how her character grows and how she sacrifices herself.
I would have loved to have seen a movie with her and Hawkeye to begin with, though. Like, her original escape from the Red Room would have been an interesting movie in itself.
I will say, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of more background of what they taught her and how, you know, because we didn't really see that much about the Red Room. We just kind of heard things. But the Taskmaster, the Walmart one, there was actually one Taskmaster with the sword and the shield, and then there was one with the bow. The Taskmaster basically
moves, or she, in this case, copies moves based on what they see. They could like mimic anything. So
yeah, whoever you're fighting, they're gonna mimic. So this pop is actually $16. If you can get your hands on a Taskmaster and you want to complete the series, this is you know, the good time to get it before the prices go up. I feel personally like the prices will go up on the Black Widow.
Some of them have.
Yes, they have. As the stories kind of go on. So yeah, that's the Taskmaster. The next one we have, honey.
Alexei, the Red Guardian.
Yes. So the Red Guardian.
A little Red Guardian in his hand. Actually.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. So the Red Guardian, according to Alexei, is basically the Russians' Captain America.
Yeah, their answer to Steve Rogers, more or less. Super soldier.
character was amazing. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's actually from Stranger Things. Love this actor. Does a really great job. His character was really funny. Not as funny as Elena.
I did like him trying to fit into his old Red Guardian suit, though. It reminded me of The Incredibles when the dad puts back on a superhero suit.
His character, I feel, had ups and downs, but he really cares about his family, as Black Widow would say, aka Natasha would say, not really my family, but as the story goes on, you kind of see that she was part of that family. But his character was really good. They actually had a Guardian one. I feel like we have this one.
We do. The Year of the Shield pops they came out with. We got one where we had the shield.
Oh, did we? I'll talk about that one.
Well, they had one back then, but they had another version they came out with this year with Amazon's Year of the Shield exclusive. So I had a Red Guardian shielded one.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. This pop is coming in at $15. It was part of the Marvel exclusive
Collector Cores. I love those ones. There's cool ones. Yeah.
It actually did come in with a Black Widow one as well when we sold that one.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We're trying to make some room in our
that one was at the time, cut your losses, because we're like wondering if the movie ever would come out.
Yes. So the next character by far was one of my favorites beside Black Widow.
Yelena Belova.
She brought some comic relief, if you ask me.
Oh, definitely.
I think my favorite part with her was when she would say to Natasha, "What is this posure? What is it?"
The practicing her landing that she always would do. She said that would physically kill you if you did it.
So yeah, in an interview that she did, she was talking about how she was like, "Oh man, I have to come out with a pose," and she was talking to someone there, and they're like, "Yeah, if someone actually did any of these poses, they would probably hurt themselves or die." But it's really funny because she does ask Natasha, "What is this move that you do? Like, what kind of pose is this?"
She was funny. Supposed to be her sister, funny. More or less.
Yes.
Or her Red Room sister.
Yes. She was like the youngest, and she thought that this family was actually her family. So you kind of see her growth through it, of how she kind of dealt with it.
Right.
I think a few of my favorite scenes with her, like I said, was the posing one, the helicopter one, where you see Natasha and her, and Natasha's like, "What are you doing? Get up!" And she's like, "We're doing a great job." And then she shoots, and I don't know why. I mean, I get it. You've got these people shooting at you, and you have like a bazooka. And she's like, "All right, I'm done with this." She grabs the bazooka, shoots it, and then
blows them all up.
Blows them up. But
starts an avalanche.
Yes, they're in the mountains with all this snow everywhere.
Yep.
To go get the Red
Gulag
Guardian
in the middle of Siberia. Yep.
So yeah, her character brought some really comic.
She was cool.
To it.
Well, she's central moving forward too, right?
Yes. So there is rumors that she's going to be in the Hawkeye series.
Well, they're definitely setting her up. She was hired by Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yes, I don't remember her name.
Yeah, her character to be basically in the anti-Avengers group.
Yeah. I was really hoping at the end, when we see her at Natasha's grave and she does her whistling, because in the movie they do these little whistling things to kind of let each other know that they're nearby, and you see Elena's character holding onto the grave and kind of whistling, and we're like, is she gonna whistle? She's gonna whistle? And then nope, we see which is, as we know her,
Elaine from Seinfeld, but
yes.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character.
And we've seen her before. She was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. So she's probably trying to get all these people together to make her own Avengers in a way. But they talk about how Hawkeye was the one who got Black Widow killed. But we know that wasn't true because they fought to basically save the other one. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen in that series with her. But this Funko Pop All these we got at retail price at like $8 to $10. But this one is shooting up in price. It's $32, and I think this one's gonna go up in value as well because she'll be in the Hawkeye series.
And probably in some future Marvel movies in general.
Yep. And last but not least, the woman of the hour, Natasha. So there are a couple different varies of this one. There's her in the black suit. There's the Marvel Corps one that we had. And then we've got this one,
the white suit,
is the same one that Elena's wearing. Black Widow, I mean, what can we say about her? She's Black Widow. She's amazing. Her character,
the original
from
Avengers,
the very beginning.
Iron Man too.
Yep,
really, she's one of the longest serving characters in the MCU.
Yep. But I mean, her character's just amazing. I'm really sad that she's gone. Maybe she'll come back with the whole Loki series and the variant stuff.
I really
never know. But her character throughout the Marvel universes has been amazing. I've liked her character from the beginning. I personally, and I know we said it already, we would love to see a Hawkeye and Black Widow series of how they actually met.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yes, that's what I was hoping.
When I saw the Black Widow movie, even though I knew it was going way back, that's kind of what I thought it was going to be about.
Right.
But did not end up being about it, which that's all right. It was a good movie.
I mean, they talk about certain things in there, like when Elena and her up in the vents hiding from Taskmaster. They're like, oh yeah, me and Burton spent some time, and you see like them playing tic-tac-toe and stuff like that. And
it'll be interesting to see how this movie advances the MCU, though.
That's true, because I feel like
I don't think you always see it in the movie right away. So if you notice it later, there's got to be Easter eggs in there somewhere how it moves the story forward.
True, especially like we know that Natasha's character dies in the last Avenger movie.
Why tell the story if it doesn't have anything to move it forward?
Exactly. And now I wish that they would have done this before, but then how they would have done the after credit scene would have been kind of difficult. I mean, I guess they could have just hid the name, maybe.
Well, they didn't really have an after credit scene in Endgame.
That's true. But anyway, Black Widow, this pop is actually pretty high in value. I think it's at $41.
Nice.
I feel like it's just gonna keep going.
That was another $8 one.
I mean,
it was just it wasn't easy to find. I remember when it came out, but
yeah. But yeah, so that is our collection of the Marvel series Black Widow. Like I said, I feel like we have a few more in storage. I just don't know where they are.
Right.
But these are our favorite ones. Out of these, which one was your favorite?
I think Alexi's funny.
I like Lena. So yeah, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button below, hit the like button, and hit the bell
Ding.
For more notifications of other videos that we have coming up. We hope to see you in other videos, hope to kind of interact. We've got tons of things coming up on Whatnot. As always, be nice and kind to everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.